even if I had a map, I wouldn't know where I'm supposed to go, so. What do you mean I got interrupted? Okay, what year was this written? What year was this list written? 2021? This was written in 2021. And the next question is Xbox or PlayStation? Wait, okay, hold on. What's going on here? The following question is what are you hoping for at the next E3? I'm hoping they have one. Who is your favorite villain from a video game and why? Okay, that's a better question. What's E3? My favorite villain is and will always be Sephiroth. Not really for him in particular, but just the way he's written, I've always thought is my favorite. Story involving a villain. The way that he's evil, but not... He hasn't always been evil. And he's such a tragic villain because basically his entire reason for going crazy is because of a misunderstanding. But then, you know, like, you get to the point of the story where you're like, man, I don't really want to call him evil because it was all a misunderstanding. But then, because of the misunderstanding, he kills an entire town of people because. So it's like, we can't call him not evil, but at the same time, he's misunderstood. So, like, it's a really interesting concept. And then the way that they have him follow you through the whole journey, it's not like you're just, you know, getting to the end of the game and then you're like, oh, there's this big enemy. Like, the whole game, you know who he is, and you're slowly learning more and more about him. And you get to see the deeds he commits, which is a big deal. And then, on top of that, you have the whole Aerith scene that, like, specifically ties you to him and makes you want to defeat him. There's just so much good stuff with Sephiroth that makes him such a great villain. It's not just the look of him or whatever, like, and he still looks like a great villain. He's still very memorable in that way, but the way he's written is just perfect. Just absolutely perfect. The way that he takes control of Cloud, the way that he kills Aerith, the way that he follows you throughout the whole game and you slowly learn more and more about him. The way you get to play through the flashback and learn about how he went crazy. And the way that you get to fight with him and see how strong he is, like, in the combat mechanics. You're not just told he's strong. That's one of the best things about the flashback. You're not just told that Sephiroth is strong. You get to physically see in the combat. You know, you get to be like, Cloud, attack the dragon. And he's like, eh. And then Sephiroth just blasts him. And you get to really, like, see it. And you get to see the damage numbers, you know? It's like, you get to really relate to it. Not just in some cutscene, but you get to see he does that much damage, and you're like, whoa, he's strong. You know? So it's just done so well. And you get to fight all those enemies in Mount Nibel, where they all do 0 damage to him, and you're like, oh my god. He's indestructible. This is our enemy? This is the thing I have to fight at the end of the game? This thing that just takes 0 damage from everything and destroys everything. So he'll always be my favorite villain. What did everyone else say? My favorite villain is Todd Howard. Kefka, yeah, a lot of people like to say Kefka just because he's, like, true evil. There's no, like, misunderstanding about him. He's just true evil. the villains in Katana Zero. I don't know, like I haven't played through Katana Zero myself, but from what I've seen, they kind of remind me of like Hotline Miami's villains, where they're evil, but in a way where it's like they're to themselves. They're all these like their personalities. They're like monsters, but in the same way, they're just trying to like survive in this awful landscape, and you have like some sense of empathy for them. So it's pretty interesting the way they kind of bring the villains to your... They all have this sense of, are they really evil? Like they're evil, but they're not. Like the things they do are evil, but there's more to it than that. And Hotline Miami also throws this whole, like, are you the bad guy in as well. So you kind of question your actions throughout the whole game. Adia was almost a great villain. I love Adia until she's not good anymore. But she's great at the start of the game, especially that scene with Renoa where she's like tripping out. That part is so good. That part made me love Adia as a villain, and then the game was like, okay, never mind. You want to play some cards? Yeah, I also do like to shout out Hojo, who is even more evil than Sephiroth, but he doesn't have the same... you see him throughout the whole game, but in glances, it's not as much with Sephiroth, where you literally get to play as him and everything, but looking at it from a distance, he is literally even more evil than Sephiroth, just pure evil, pure chaos. He is just chaos. He is just do things to see how it affects things, and that's all he cares about. Yeah, I always appreciated how, like, scary they were willing to make Ganondorf. It fits so well with Legend of Zelda being very, like, adventure heavy and kind of spooky at times, and then, like, the final boss isn't cartoonish at all. He's, like, kind of terrifying. Has there been another cutscene? Not really. There's been like a couple discussions between characters where we just stood there and watched, and they were kind of like cutscenes, but not really anything like there have been no action scenes. It's only people talking. No real like action has happened since we've started. Just people talking about things. The only action that's happened has been action that we've done ourselves in the game. Yeah, Beatrix is another really great villain turned not villain, but the way that you fight her multiple times and she's just like, oh yeah, by the way, you're dead, makes you, like, actually fear her as a boss. This guy seems special. Let's kill him. Oh, I can't hit him. I made a mistake. Oh, he's dead. I do like Cujo a lot, too. I like Kuja more every time I play 9. I didn't remember him as much from when I played as a kid, but the more I play it nowadays, the more I appreciate him as a villain. Also, jumping out of Final Fantasy, it's easy to say Final Fantasy because we're all Final Fantasy fans here and we're playing Final Fantasy, but jumping out of Final Fantasy, Andrew Ryan is one of my favorite villains as well. And what's crazy about Andrew Ryan is he really does nothing at all in the game. You never fight him. There's only one scene with him physically in the game, and yet he's such an interesting character that he's always stuck with me as one of the coolest villains ever. Andrew Ryan is from BioShock, by the way. That's what makes him so cool, is that, like, you don't need to see him do anything for him to be interesting. It's just the whole idea behind his character and the fact that he's a metaphor or illusion or whatever to the real life person of Ayn Rand. Just really, really interesting. Yeah, no, Villain, like I said, he kind of, ever since we started playing today, he decided he's had enough. I'm getting so much stuff from these enemies. I should probably do this. Fire cluster. Ooh. Should put that. What? The heck? What's going on? I love these menus, truly, I do. They're so great. I love them. Why can I not bring my grass over? What? Oh, it keeps putting stuff in my... Got it. I got it. Now I can do it. I was going too fast for the game to keep up. It was still adding stuff from my temporary pool. Whoa, I got a shield that Thief can actually use. Hold on just a minute. Mine is defense 4. This one is defense 2, but gives me 4 blue balls. I don't know what that means. Resist? Resist what? Yo, Lord Leto, thank you very much for the 3-year primer. Thank you so much. Oh, ice resist. Yeah, I'm all set on that. Man, I'm so close to level 30 and I can finally equip that new thing. I have a new earring. Never mind. There we go. -4 ice resistance, but +4 wind resistance. Oh, wait, that's not ice. What's the light blue? Water? Oh, light blue's ice, blue's... Okay, so yeah, that's ice. Alright. Let's hope I don't run into anything that's ice. or we're gonna have a problem. Ice, ice, baby. Alright, what's our next question? What is your favorite game from your childhood? Is that really a different enough question from just what's your favorite game? Does anyone have a game that specifically they enjoy from their childhood but not now or something? Yeah, when does childhood end? I'm still a child. First game that came to mind was Legend of Legaia, to be honest. I still love Legend of Legaia, but it's kind of that game of my childhood that I loved. That and frickin' Pokemon Yellow. Which I can easily say I was addicted to as a kid, and I don't even really play Pokemon games now, so that would be a good, specifically kid game. Is this an exit? Or what? Should I be going this way? I don't know. Snake boat, you're looking mighty lost. These boys are casting a lot of spells. Let me wait here and see if any of them are actually gonna chase me. Nope, they're just chilling. Please tell me this isn't an exit. Mario 64, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. 2 more games that I played as a kid and don't really play now. At least not actively. I'll still play them, but... Oh, thanks for the music. Let's go in Sky. Do, do, do. I used to play a lot of Melee. Metroid Prime. I passed the door. There's a door somewhere. Whoa, what is happening? Roller Coaster Tycoon. I put a lot of time into. Oh, okay, this guy wants to play. Let the blade of the conqueror once again bring glory to the kingdom. One's dead. Sorry, buddy. Elaine decided you're all dead. Oh, this guy's kind of tough. Also, Command and Conquer. Which I do still play Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I don't play Command and Conquer anymore. At least not lately. Yo, check this out, guys. I'm gonna steal from him. Yeah. Alright, I did my job. Kill him, guys. It's all you. Have you seen my new cool shield? It stops me from dying so you guys can kill him more. It's really good. Want to fight? No, you want to play music? That's what you get for playing music. So there's a door somewhere? I don't see a door. I also used to play more sports games, specifically NFL 2K5. It's like my jam. I wasn't super into sports games, but I was more into sports in general. And so there was a couple sports games I had that I played, and especially with my cousin and my dad, we would play football games. Football games and wrestling games. I had several of the wrestling games. I have arrived at Balga's Dies. Where do I put the key? Which battlefield will you enter? The rank 2 final mission. I guess that's it. Doesn't say anything about using the key, but... Oh boy, it's raid time. That's it. I'm so glad you could come. I didn't realize that little rumor I spread would be so effective. Yes, I'm the ferocious monster you were told about. One who will rally the beastmen hordes on a grand campaign to rid the world of you and your kind. Rally the beastman hordes? Almost sounds as if you're planning to wage again another crystal war. Hee, I see you catch on quick. The day of reckoning will come, and the beastmen will be the ones to rule the world. Not that you'll be there to see it. Because you'll already be dead. Arise, worm of darkness, devourer of light. I command you, smite my enemies where they stand. A spatial distortion? This can only mean... Oh no, it's Grandpa Dragon. A dragon? Hey, who is this, by the way? I don't know who this is. Phew, haha, I knew it couldn't have been old you-know-who. I was getting carried away there. Ha, is this all you can muster, your pet dragon? Here come the reinforcements. Looks like they'll be able to handle this. I have more pressing matters than dealing with the likes of these. I'll leave it in their hands. Wow. Uh-oh, can't cast my trust. I wonder how I'm going to do this. Without me trusts. Oh, they just on cooldown? Let's see. As soon as I remember how to do things. Oh, target me. Okay, they're almost stuck. Gotta hurry, guys. We're on a timer. I don't know what those buffs are in my at the top there. One says level, one looks like the curse emblem that I just got off of. To battle! It took me that long just to get my weapon out, jeez. Well, Belaine gave him all the business, so... What happened to my steel? My inventory's full. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm beating them up. My poison wore off. Abort. Alright, Searcher, you're next as soon as I can target you. Boom! I am the winner of the whole universe. This cannot be! Me defeated by these weaklings? Nice butt shot. Oops, I guess I missed the show. Hey, wait a minute, this dragon. No doubt about it, it's a nether beast from the Northlands. What's it doing here? Their kind haven't been seen ever since the Shadow Lord was destroyed and the Northland sealed. To see one here with the beastmen, it's as if the Shadow Lord will soon be brought back to this world. I was merely making preparations for his return. What? Who are you? I am Searcher, a servant of the Shadow Lord. The great hero that saved you 20 years ago is gone. None has the power to defeat him now. While your peoples were busy squabbling with each other, we have been preparing for his return. And when he comes, he will destroy you all! Enjoy your lives while they last, foolish weaklings! Ha ha! The Shadow Lord is coming back? There's going to be another war? Our days will be filled with hatred and sorrow once more. Snakeboat! You should head back to your country, and don't forget to report what happened here. If it's true the Shadow Lord is being resurrected, we can't expect great trouble to follow. Man, through all this, the Shadow Lord being revived, and the Black Dragon almost killing us, and the Searcher, Snakeboat is just so stoic. Just look at him. So valiant. Hope to see you around again someday, Snakeboat. That neck, though. Level just... Okay, it was a level restriction. Why am I stuck here? Please help. Why was there a level restriction? That's weird. It was capped at 25 back in the day. Oh, okay, now I can move. Oh, I think I was bound at the end of the fight. I was bound that whole time. Well, I should probably just use my return thing. Can't die until you finish your monologue. Look at this little secret exit. Oop. Wait, so do I not even have to go back to the... Surely I have to go back and talk to the guy in Windhurst first, right? Thanks, Lion, for lying to me and telling me I have to go back to my country. Don't even know who Lion is. She just comes in and she lies and she leaves. Who's our next, or what's our next question? Okay, for some reason this one has the subtitle, How to Talk to a Gamer. I don't know why it says that. And then the first question is, are there any games you're really bad at? What is this, like dating advice? How to talk to a gamer. Step 1. Immediately ask them what they're bad at. Yeah, good advice. Hey, what do you suck at? I'm bad at not gloating, because I win everything all the time. It's hard to appreciate my wins because I never lose. That's what I'm bad at. No, you know what I suck at? I suck at stealth games, and I don't know why. But I do. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm terrible at them. Like, I always think I know what I'm doing, and then I tend to struggle. Like, whenever I play a stealth game, it seems like I struggle on parts that are supposed to be easy. I mean, I have the world record in Dishonored any % console, but that's because there's no stealth required in the speedrun. You do the opposite of stealth. You go fast. I did play the entirety of Dishonored. I did get the Ghost achievement. Or, I got the Platinum, which included a Ghost run where you get through the whole game without being seen. But... yeah, no, I don't think that's any proof that I'm good at all stealth games. I think I'm good at Dishonored and no other stealth game. Where's the... oh, I gotta go to the right first. Funpo Sheepo. Harupan the rapper. Yeah, I was not good at the Assassin's Creed stealth. Half the time I'd try stealth, fail, and then kill everyone. Especially in Black Flag. Which we're going to be playing at some point on stream. And so you can see how bad I am at stealth. Have you ever seen somebody get really angry when they lose? Nope, never seen it. What's your favorite game series of all time? That's an okay question. Because it might not be as obvious as you might think. I would say Final Fantasy, but does it have to be an average? Because, like, average-wise, no, it's definitely not my favorite. Knack 1 and Knack 2. The Knack series. Like, I think my favorite series in terms of, like, liking every game in the series and having no, like, I could play through the series right now and enjoy it, would have to be BioShock, to be honest. I absolutely love BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite. Granted, I like BioShock 2 a bit less, but BioShock 1 and BioShock Infinite are two of my favorite games of all time, and they're both in the same series. And there's no bad part of BioShock. There's no BioShock where I'm like, oh, I don't want to play that one, or we don't talk about that one. Like, it's all good. God, no, not Spyro. God. Spyro's more bad than good. You felt Infinite was weak? That's fair, but you're definitely the minority there. Infinite got 10 out of 10s, like, across the board when it came out. It was widely regarded as the best PS3 game of the time. Although I don't remember how close it came out to Last of Us, but yeah, it's definitely up there. If you didn't like it, that's fair, but it's definitely regarded as a really good game. Legend of Zelda is probably a good one to pick because, like, they tend to be on the higher end of quality. Like, it's just hard to pick Final Fantasy because the games are so different. And although I love the idea of the series of Final Fantasy, what I love most about Final Fantasy is that core concept of strangers coming together to save the world and, like, the characters and how they interact and stuff. Like, that's definitely my favorite concept of a series. It's just hard to say Final Fantasy is my favorite series because it's so up and down and the games are so different, and some I love and some I don't like as much. So it's like, you know, if we're going by, like I said, averages, I still think that Final Fantasy overall is my favorite series in terms of concept and the games that are in it. But if we're going like, you know, what's your favorite series to just play right now? If you had to play through an entire series right now, what would it be? Like, sure, I'm doing Fantathon, but after Fantathon, am I going to play all these games again back to back? No. I'm going to play my favorite ones. Whereas, like, the Bioshock series, heck yeah, I'll play through those any day. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, I'll play the original trilogy any day, but I'm not playing the other ones. Well, most of the other ones. And a lot of my other favorite games, like Celeste and Hollow Knight, aren't series, so can't pick those. What is this you speak? The Shadow Lord is being resurrected. This cannot be. We'll have to report this to the royal family. I shall write an epistle. We'll need you to deliver it post-haste to Malamanarwai Halver back in the motherland. Yeah, I remember him. He's the one that gave me this stupid quest in the first place. You must protect this letter with your life. Now hurry and deliver it to San Diorio. What the heck? What? What was that one little horn during the load screen? It was like, meh. Alright, can I use this, or will it do something stupid? I mean, I could just go grab a crystal, but whatever. These are cheap. Pokemon would be a good choice, yeah. Although, like, some people, even some of the main lines... Because, like, Sword and Shield counts as a main line, right? I know a lot of people didn't like that. Didn't like those ones, at least not as much. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of nuance to the question, though, because, like, do you just say mainline games, or does side games count? If we're talking only mainline games, then another one of my favorite series has to be Uncharted. The original Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4 is an incredible experience. Oh, that's good to know. I mean, they're mega cheap anyways, so... Some random guy in the horn section started too quickly. Meh. Oh, sorry. Yeah, true. I mean, it doesn't have to be a strong franchise to be your favorite. But yeah, I mean, it really does depend on the nuance of the question. Final Fantasy is the series I talk about the most. It's the one I play the most. It's the one I know the most about. It's the one that has my most favorite games in it. So it is my favorite series. But having said that, if we're basing the question based on, like, every game in the series... It's hard to pick Final Fantasy just because they're so different. It should be right here. Where is everybody? There it is. Well, Snakeboat, it's good to see you again. Let's see the report you brought back. The Shadow Lord back? That's impossible. He was slain by our forces in the Great War 20 years ago. What? The Nether Beasts have broken out into this land. This is dire news indeed. If this report is true, we must take action. But to be honest, I find it hard to believe, of course. Very well, I will take this report. You will be issued an adventurer's certificate as promised. Your latest accomplishment raises your mission rank to 3. Congratulations. You must be weary, be at ease in the chateau. There is much here to soothe the mind and warm the spirit. I got 6 ice crystals. Yeah. Yo, Falry. What you cooking? Let me out. Also, Voldemort is back. What was the name of the dragon in Skyrim? I forget his name. The main bad guy dragon. Alduin. Alduin is also returned. You're never gonna believe it. The Shadow Lord, Alduin, and Voldemort have all returned together. Somebody call Nicolas Cage. Where am I going? I went the wrong way. Whatever, there's a crystal here. Somebody named their character Big Hurt, and I appreciate that. Somebody call Nicolas Cage, Sean Connery, and Vin Diesel. Things are about to get interesting. Alright, before I forget. Oh god, the cat ladies. They're taking over again. The bots. I mean, 3 bots at least is less than, like, the 9 we saw last time. I can now get rank 3 items. I can get the Royal Squire's Dagger. $12,181. Wow, even better than the poison dagger I've been trying to build up to this whole time. How much is it? I don't have enough? Oh, wait, you're right. That's what I want to use. It's still better, but just barely. The delay is less. Either way, I don't have enough points anyways. So it don't matter. Okay, I gotta talk to ya boy, Endracion. Never mind, I can't accept it yet. I probably have to give some crystals. see what it says. Trade 1 crystal or repeat bat hunt. Why would I want to trade with myself? Alright, here we go. You've come just at the right time. Prince Treon wants a word with you. It seems he heard of you when you received your adventurer certificate. Head to the chambers of Prince Treon inside Chateau as soon as you're presentable. Do I look like the kind of man who's presentable to you? I'm the man who scares the ladies away. When you need the room emptied, you call on Snakeboat. I'll try swinging those things. Abajart. It's a nice name. Alright, next question. We're gonna like get through these perfectly by the end of the stream. What's more important, action or story? We've talked about this before. It's definitely more of a personal thing as to how much you play games for the mechanics and how much you play for the story. It was pretty interesting to hear people's percentages when I asked that a couple weeks ago. All about God gaming. I'd say it's pretty balanced, but I'd also say that it's changed as I've gotten older. I think I still appreciate a game for the story about the same amount as the gameplay. Like, I'd say it's 50-50 almost. But I think the importance of the gameplay has improved as I've gotten older. I can't just play a game with good story anymore. I get bored. I need some kind of gameplay to like keep me interested. At least some. Like, it doesn't have to be incredible, but if the game is total garbage but has a good story, I used to be able to sit through it, and now I can't. Now I get bored too easily. And maybe it's not as much me getting older as it is just gaming being more vast, and I have all these different games I want to play, and I just don't really feel like wasting my time playing a game that I'm not actively having fun playing just for a story. Because there's so many other games I could play instead. Whereas when I was a kid, I usually just had one game to play, so I just played that no matter what, unless I really hated it. So I think it's more of that. What do you mean no entry? You said he wants... He said he wants to talk to me. How much you want to bet I have to freaking talk to the guy outside again? Interact with the door. Are you serious? I have to just ignore that guy and go in the door anyways? That's pretty great. No entry. Screw you. I enter when I want to enter. I'm Snakeboat. Snakeboat. Many of those who speak of your triumphs in the name of Sandy Oreo. And much have I heard of your journeys abroad and how you fought nether beasts in the lair of the enemy. So the return of the Shadow Lord is at hand. Perhaps never will the hand of evil be banished from this world. See, Treon believes me. Screw Halbon. But always do the righteous stand up to face it. Am I not right, Snakeboat? The Royal Knights have but a single purpose, to exterminate the orcs who ravage our lands. We have sent scouts already to the orcish stronghold of Devoy. They are to report on the orcs' numbers, map the territory, and find their lines of supply. Once such knowledge is ours, we shall strike. But the scouts' report has not yet arrived. What could this mean? What? The Temple Knights have also sent scouts to Devoy? On whose orders? Pie, I knew it! What madness has made him do this? But we must not be dismayed. Snakeboat, I want you to head to Devoy straight away. Seek the Royal Knight Quetzalcoatl and take his Royal Knight's Devoy report. Now make haste. Aye, aye, Captain.